Top of the morning to you.
Oh, are we getting Irish, Professor?
Just a little bit today. So GM, Adrienne, we've had a little moment of issues, but we're okay now. We had some technical difficulties.
So sorry, everybody. It is my fault.
Thank God, because it really was mine at first.
Yeah, it was.
I was already like pulling so many links, and you'll see in a moment what the issue was. But then she couldn't hear me. It was like, well, that's a problem. But here we are. So we're going to get started. It's going to be a great show. Hang here while we'll be back in 40 seconds. Welcome to GM Farcaster, bringing you everything from breaking news to spicy memes to the deep lore shaping this vibrant digital community. More than just a show, GM Farcaster is your digital third space where the community connects, the stories unfold, and the culture thrives. Whether you're a daily caster or just dropping by, we've got the latest buzz to keep you plugged in. So grab your coffee and let's dive in with your hosts, Noun O'Clock and Adrienne, for another episode of GM Farcaster. GM Farcaster. It is Monday, March 17th, and you are here with Noun O'Clock and Adrienne for some news to start your day. Farcaster news to start your day. I'm not even going to say 29 minutes because I have two separate groups of links. It's a lot.
Okay.
Not even.
Is it Crypto the Game?
Yeah, I put that in one,
and
then everything else. Yes, exactly how I did this. Yes, because I am still playing. Adrienne exited long ago. What feels like 2 years ago.
I'm so happy to have. A life this week. While we were late, just so you guys know, Prof was just slowly finishing the last link pulling, which
slowly. It was going as fast as possible.
Sometimes I didn't mean to say slowly. Okay, just it's a morning. Okay, sometimes we go late, like 8:33, 8:30, 3 or 4 minutes late. As you're doing that, I'm completely ignoring. I'm casting. I just made a list of all the focus work I have to do over the next few days or weeks, and I'm like so excited to not have to play Crypto the Game because I have projects I want to work on.
Just things to do. It's life.
That require focus time. And then my computer bonked and peripherals died, sound bonked. There's nothing to do but a reboot. And we've been saying from the beginning, if you're doing a show, restart your computer once a week. I completely
I do it. So I usually do it before the show, like the day, either the night before or something like that, because
I probably haven't rebooted in too long. So I apologize.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Feel very bad coming late. Okay.
It's all good. And it is St. Patrick's Day. I'm very we're sporting the Irish. I was wearing this Friday too for different reasons, but it's a dual purpose. So there we go. So a little bit of green, a little bit of luck here for today, hopefully. And and a PSA from me that I often
a little bit of luck, but not a good luck clover. Is that...
No, you can have luck of the Irish without a freaking clover. So this for me, reminder today, you want the shamrock, not the clover. A shamrock is a symbol of Ireland and a symbol of the Holy Trinity, to be specific. And a 4-leaf clover is a symbol of luck. So do not at me with your clovers. Do not. I don't want to see them. You're looking for a shamrock today, people. Yes, from a redheaded Irish lass from Boston with a shamrock tattoo, whose family came over around that potato famine thing. And of course, there's a pudgy penguin GIF for everything. Reminder. But that top hat is actually in the collection, to be fair. So they've been doing it. They've been doing it a long time. Also, I have my Fighting Irish mug here today. So yeah, there we go. My little leprechaun. I'm ready. I was ready for this. Moving on. This from Brad Q. Oh, we had some folks in the chat, actually. I wanted to pull some of those, hold on, those comments. They were cute. We had some happy St. Patrick's Day comments here. So let me just go back for a minute. See, I wanted to point this out. Miriam, correct use. Appreciate you. Very correct use of the shamrock, and just wanted to point that out. So thank you, Miriam. Oh, that's right. You can't even pull comments, can you?
Me?
Oh, you can. Oh, good. Okay. Did you just put it? Did you seriously just put Clover's in there?
I'm triggering you. Yep.
This is how she feels. This is how she feels about me today. All right, moving on.
What's with the racism? What's with the natalist? The nationalist racism in our chat?
To go back to Ireland, I have heard. I know why she's. I can guess why she's saying that. But I've heard that you can, if you have that heritage in Europe, you can get, like, I don't know, a passport or something. I don't know. I heard something about that. Like you can get citizenship.
I think you can get better egg famine in the U.S. or something.
Yeah, that also.
I don't know.
I get it. This from Brad Q, 29 seconds of Farcaster. What did you miss this weekend? 417 touching grass images Saturday from a rumor that crypto the game immunity may be on the line. Alas, just a rumor. No one ever thought that was real. But there were some tribes, by the way, that were saying they were going to count whether or not you posted. It was not real. Etsy's FarCon 8-minute lightning round topics are open for submission, and Linda casts about a frames workshop on 28 with Samuel Huber. Our John Tupon revealed that Bonge is headed toward a lifestyle brand and may seek to be the bohemian and hedonistic sibling of Hire. Peachy wrote a great first draft. The unwritten rules of Farcaster will be useful to many, especially new people. Alves Chicago.eth quietly cast that FIDS allows you to see casts from everyone in a starter pack without following everyone. Interesting. ZeroXR released a banger of a video, which we're going to look at in just a second, for CTG players about touching grass day. If you've never seen one of her vids, check it out. And then we are here and we'll talk CTG, profits still in, all things Farcaster today. Adrienne, do you want to talk about 29 minutes of Farcaster, 29 seconds of Farcaster news and what we're doing?
So Brad, unless you've been sleeping under a rock, which you haven't, Brad has been doing weekly 29 seconds of Farcaster news, which we are obsessed with and love. And starting today, we're throwing that into an email newsletter. So in case you miss it, you can subscribe and just get 29 seconds of Farcaster news delivered to your email inbox every Monday morning. We're doing a nice little partnership with Brad. We'll experiment and try that out. We're super excited for it. And if you subscribe to the GM Farcaster newsletter, you will get it today, and you can manage the subscription separately. So if it's unwelcome in your inbox, you can unsubscribe. We will not be offended. If you like it, then share it with friends.
There you go. So that's going to be starting today. We'll be dropping that, I think, on Mondays. Yep. So there you go. So if 29 minutes is just too long, especially since we go really long, then 29 seconds is all you need. And Sigwider, to subscribe, when you see it on your timeline, you need to just click in there and subscribe. You will see it if you go to @GM Farcaster, you'll see it there. I really need to change my username. Yes, please. Thank you. I did the best I could. Tiago, I did the best I could.
That was funny.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe you were in the audience. Usually when I'm saying people's names I can't pronounce, they're not actually watching me do it live. All right. I have to start with this to start the CTG stuff, because there's a lot. And but this was absolutely amazing. And we need to, let me get this. There we go. I needed to put the sound on for this one because, okay, this was something that Zara, who some of you may remember, she did this video called Yes to Crypto. And it was amazing. And it was so fun. And she did one for the Touching Grass Day. So Saturday, Dylan announces, no challenge today, touch grass. JC4P throws a frame up. Everyone starts throwing their touch grass into a frame. There's lots of rumors that there's going to be immunity. There was not. And Zara's contribution to this was this, and it is a freaking banger.
Sun is shining, vibes are right. Day 6, no fights, no votes tonight. No puzzles, no stress, no games to play. Just chilling, just winning, soaking up the day. Touch grass, take a break. Feel the breeze jump in a lake. But don't forget, tomorrow's near. Crypto, the game brings back the fear. No eliminations, no rush, no race. Just spending the day on chain at my pace. Watching tokens fly, NFTs trade. Checking the feed, seeing moves being made. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will answer the crypto call? Decentralized social memo coins flow. Bull or bear, no one knows. But wait, behind the scenes whispers grow. Secret chats, backdoor deals, shadow show. Moves get made where no eyes can see. Are you playing the game or is the game playing thee? Touch grass, take a break. Feel the breeze jump in a lake. But don't forget, tomorrow's near. Crypto, the game brings back the fear. Watch your back, read between lines. Not all alliances are truly aligned. Day 6 is a dream, but don't get too lax, because when crypto, the game returns, no one acts. No one acts. No one acts.
Oops. Okay. So that was amazing. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, everyone had interpretations of touching grass, and that was Sarah's, and I loved it. So that's why I don't normally share a whole entire video, but for that one, it was worth it. So but amazing job. And I immediately, she's on my tribe.
Oh.
And I said, if you vote her out, I will kill you. Like after that, amazing. And she's still in it. She's still in the game for now. We made it through, so we'll see. There's more to tell about that, but I'll say more in a minute. We have lost some folks. So Christopher, who had the biggest score on the pinball game, he went out on Friday, I think. But this is funny from Horse Fast. His name was Christopher. To die in pink is to live fully awake. I have to say I appreciate the pink craziness. It was quite funny. So appreciate you. And then this regarding the touch grass, I should have put this first. A feature request, let me mute a frame. So PSA,
and you can.
You can mute a frame by adding the frame URL to your muted words. Let us know if it works. And dope, it works. So there you go. I'm going to assume, just based on the timing of this, that Wager was like, I am so done with the touch grass frames.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
but
that bad.
He might have just been joking.
Yeah.
But also, I liked that. So that was funny.
And obviously this is interesting because you don't see the URL when you're casting.
Right. Yeah.
But the mute, but all the additional kind of embeds and things you add to a cast are part of the cast. So the mute we'll check those URLs. Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah, it's really good to know. I was like, so this was useful information that came out of people being annoyed by the touch grass frame. Okay, so that was Saturday, and then Sunday we start with Brick Breaker. So this was the Brick Breaker game. Now, here's the funny thing. I was pretty good at this. And the only reason I was pretty good at this is I used to play a game just like this with my son for like years, but I haven't played in a long time. And I was like, oh, I know exactly how to do this. So I did pretty well. I didn't get the max score. Do you know who did? You know who was really good at getting a max score and did it for multiple people using other people's NFTs?
Yes to crypto?
No, Ted.
Oh.
Ted, the LeBron of crypto the game. Ted.
Was she playing for other people?
She played like, I guess, for like the full 8 hours yesterday playing the Brick Breaker game. And she's like, hey, if anybody, and she was on the Green Tribe, and she said, hey, if anybody doesn't have time to play, send me your NFT. I'll send it back. I'll get your score for you, and you can carry on, because she can hit that max score. There was a max score of 250. So she hit it multiple times for multiple people on her tribe, and her tribe won immunity. So they didn't have to vote anybody off yesterday.
All right.
There's a little bit of controversy there. She was on Boys Club last night. She was the guest.
Was there a cheat to the game? Or was
No, it's you could use things like auto clickers, but it would only get you so far. That you were so
and there was no hidden keyboard.
No,
like to.
Not that I am aware of. This was a manual, like you have to go and play. But if you played, if you knew how to angle things, like there were just different things you could do. So going back to like this one, like you could unleash these little red balls that would just go crazy, and purple ones and stuff like that. So you kind of had to like angle this way. There was a way apparently to get extra of the balls to fall. I don't know, but it really was a manual game, but it's fun. So I didn't mind. I did it in 2-hour sessions. I hit a good score, and I was like, I'm going to stop there. I'll circle back and see if I can do better. So I was fine with where it came out.
Do you know, we learned, I learned in my tribe a way to let people play for you without transferring your NFT.
Ooh, how is that? How did you do that?
With Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect, you can create a QR code.
Oh, right.
That you can then send to somebody else, or someone else. Sorry, the person playing for you will create a QR code.
And then you log in with that.
You log in, so you authorize. So you're doing the authorization.
Okay.
By the way, you better trust this person still, because like,
yeah,
it's like kind of like, oh, if you don't trust me to send the NFT, just trust me to give you a QR code that you're going to sign some transaction, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, we had someone from Rainbow Wallet was on our team, Grunt. Grant, I think it's grunt.eth, but Grant. So he was showing us how to do that. So now you know.
Now we know. By the way, I forgot to show this before. Adrienne was like, some of y'all do not know what touch grass means.
Okay, seriously. And by the way, just to Erica.
But also, Erica, agree.
I was not, this is why I'm not in the game anymore, because I was saying last week, like for me to play the game, I need a separate wallet that is safe that I can F around with. Because
I would definitely do that next time. 100%. 100%.
We love Grunt. Okay.
Grunt.
Tons of touch grass. Do I need to explain this, Cass? Or
no.
People.
Okay. No, go ahead. Yeah, actually, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you mean? What was the issue?
Obviously, my feed was full of touch grass. People are sending pictures. It's not grass. There's concerts they're going to full of concrete. There were some other ridiculous ones that weren't even close to grass or I'm like, I will even give you, like, let's say you're out in the snow and there's no grass to be seen, or you live in a desert and you're out with the cactuses. That's fine.
Did you see the one where somebody was touching weed?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Smoke your grass. Just it need like. But
you were taking this very literally. Some people were taking it more figuratively. That I'm getting away from my computer.
Yes, it's like unplugging. So it's like I'm at the gym lifting weights, touching grass. That is not grass, people, unless you're also smoking grass. Fine, but.
So Adrienne prefers the literal meaning to the figurative one. Exactly. Hilarious. Okay, so then after Brick Breaker, we had 89 more players voted out. There was some stuff going down. It was crazy. We did lose some folks, but we did save some folks. So Matthew Fox, who was targeted specifically, made it through on the Orange Tribe. And the full reason is they basically forgot about him because there's cabal on cabal fighting. And basically he was like just low key flying under the radar. And he was like, okay, everybody forgot about me. Great. Fantastic. That happened to a few people like Dorculus and Charles, aka Boop. So there was a few people who had targets, and then people just forgot about them because there were bigger targets to be had, including yes to Crypto. We're sorry, sir. You didn't make it. He didn't make it. He was part of this situation. So there was a situation. Orange Tribe in the beginning, before the split, before the swap, was orange slices together, and then not so much. And yesterday it was pretty much a battle between the OG Orange Tribe and then some of the folks who came in after, like Yes to Crypto, and it got pretty ugly. Hell no, this was hilarious. And it ended up on a non-cast, a non-world. There was a leak of somebody's TG Telegram chat, one of the cabals. So this was funny. The mask slipped. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to scroll. The cabal of two-faced operators has been exposed, plotting in the shadows. Public chat, all virtual signaling, transparency, secret cabal, vote rigging, artists coordinating purge lists. So this like got all leaked about, they were saying, oh, we're voting for these people. Here's the spreadsheet, vote like this. In the meantime, they were voting for other people saying, oh no, we're not voting for those people. And then it all came out. And somebody who was in that chat shared all of this. But they redacted some names, but they shared this whole thing. So we don't know who exactly shared it. And they also gave a kill list of their own. This goes on this is just like, it's insane. And there was another kill list. So then this kill list and the other kill list like started going at each other. And that's why some people managed to skate through, but we lost Yes to Crypto, we lost Moon Poppy. So some friends didn't make it, didn't survive. Jason, who caught a stray. I don't know why anybody went after him. J-Chan, like that was bizarre. He didn't deserve that. I tried to save you, but there was just not enough time to get enough votes. You can try and save people in this game, but you have to be really well coordinated because what you're doing is trying to, like, if you're at the bottom and you have one vote, you're trying to get somebody below you who also has one vote, 2 votes. So they just, then you're off the list and there just wasn't enough time. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I'm having a blast. I'm having so much fun.
I know it's just a game. I know it's a game, and games are good and all
Games
that.
are fun. Yeah.
But how do you restore your faith in humanity and ever trust anyone ever again after playing?
Hold on. Why were you trusting people before?
Oh my God, for real?
Okay, so I've said this honestly, I've said this many times. I my sort of way I approach the world is I don't trust anyone. But I assume positive intent until proven otherwise. In other words, you have to earn trust with me. I don't like go out the boat. Hi, random person on the internet. I trust you.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. So this is not like this is also a game. Yeah, I mean, it's a game. This is Survivor. If you've watched 47 seasons of Survivor like me, none of this is surprising at all. And also, if you've been in a million DAOs like me,
it's just like everybody you're talking to is lying to your face.
Of course they are.
All times.
Yes.
And that's like a horrible
And then you find a few people that you can actually work with, but that comes over time. And I have some people that like, yes, I do trust you because you've proven to be trustworthy. And I do have, you know who you are. I'm not going to say, there's a lot I'm going to tell you later, but I can't tell you now.
Would you say heavyweight? Would you say Erica 100%. Is trustworthy?
Of course I do. Yeah. But in this game, Erica, what tribe are you on? I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Probably though. DAOs will absolutely, definitely trust Erica. With Wall's my keys. Yes, I get that's it. Links, exactly.
Yes.
I would trust Erica with
the game.
everything. I'm not sure about in the game yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think so though.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Is that is that what this is about?
Exactly. DAOs will give you trust issues. So that's it. I've been doing this for a while. And I actually said this and they threw it on the screen on Boys Club's recap last night. You know, a lot of you have not been in any DAOs and it shows because a lot of people are incredibly overwhelmed by the coordination issues. There's an insane amount of Telegram chats, spreadsheets, voting coordination. This is nouns every day. Every day. Except this is more like nouns during the fork, which some of you will understand. But it's all the time. So there you go. Okay. Sigwider, I'm on it right now. It's called Crypto the Game. That's the only one you'll ever see me on. I'm not going to some island in the middle of nowhere and getting muddy and eating bugs. It's not happening.
You think she's going on Trad Survivor?
No.
Legacy
Never.
Legacy game? Legacy
Never.
games? No.
Never. You would more likely see me on something like Traders, but even that, there was something with a helicopter and they were dangling. I'm like, hell no. Not my vibe. So yeah, never gonna happen. But this has been a freaking blast. So a few more notes about Crypto the Game. A few more folks we lost. Horsefax didn't make it. My haters are celebrating. And apparently their tribe had a plan and then they got backstabbed at the last minute. I believe Cassie also went out in this move here. This is from Horsefax. Master difficult esoteric skills with zero use in the real world. Alienate friends and family while losing your money. Take enormous physical and psychic damage every day. Yeah, I'd say that's Crypto the Game. So, and then I did put a note. Worst we do in cast out is make them yoink for 24 hours. By the way, can we run it back? Planning for mid-May. While I've got you here, Horsefax. Just planning ahead. That will happen. But I feel like we were nicer in cast out a little bit. But this was really funny meme. Live view of tonight's For the Game vote. This is a hilarious, perfect meme. There was the Yellow tribe apparently who had a whole pact and like right up until like the last 60 seconds. And I think someone else, maybe Silver. There was a couple of them. Last 60 seconds, a ton of votes came in and people went, backstabbed and a whole bunch of people ended out. So trust no one. This from Purple Princess, how I feel this morning. Purple Princess, Miss Purple, I should say, was Miss Purple was voted out. Y'all some vicious creatures. GG. I want to be mad, but I'm laughing so hard right now. I had no idea I was at the top of anyone's list. Feel like I've made it in life, to be honest. Still bleed pink. So they were also caught in the crossfire. This from Lauren. You survived another night. Yes, this is how we feel this morning coming into it. And this is also how we feel. GM, it's day 8. If you are familiar with this, very funny. Very accurate. And also, yeah, congrats, Sarah, 0x Sarah, you made it. And she did another banger. I'm not going to play it because I just saw it this morning, so I haven't even listened to it, but survived another night in Crypto the Game, but the whispers are getting louder. Secret chats, hidden deals, shifting votes, who's in the cabal and who's playing real. Another day, another round, who's next? And yeah, it's been really interesting. This is the channel. You can go check it out. There's so many funny things in here. A lot of the touching grass is in here. There's our friend Erica playing. Today I started playing Brick Breaker in an airplane that just took off from Los Angeles, California. Finished playing Brick Breaker 7 hours later in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Another coast, another country. Here's what happened in between. My cat pooped in the carrier. Connected to plane Wi-Fi on phone. Realized I forgot my laptop charger and had to borrow one from my roommate. Tried to connect Wi-Fi on laptop, but kicked me out instead. No Wi-Fi. Had chat in air with Air Canada customer service to get back on Wi-Fi. Roommate kept looking at me playing Brick break Baker with his borrowed charger. Cat attempted to escape the carrier. Scored my highest score, but Wi-Fi had gone out a while back and it never recorded. Plane landed and the cat yacked in her carrier. Got pulled into secondary customs check because I'm transporting a live animal. Uber driver back had rear bumper attached with duct tape. Final score recorded 188. I will never play for Baker again. That might be my favorite.
I'm sorry.
Explanation.
I hope your ankle's feeling better though.
Yes, that's true. But go check this out. Keep up on everything that's happening. Oh, congratulations, Bixbyte. Holy crap. She's been voted out 3 times.
No way.
3 times. She keeps buying back in. She was voted out again, and she played this game and ended up being resurrected because she maxed out the score. So, girl, this is what I mean. You know where her training was? Freaking nouns. Lil nouns. Lil nouns and nouns. Great training for Crypto the Game. Okay. Moving on. Let me just actually pause there for a second. If anyone else is playing, let us know. Did you stay in? Are you still here? How you doing? I think today it appears, although I have no information for sure, it appears that this would be like merge day and this will shift to an individual game. So yeah, I might be looking for new alliances. We'll see. I have no cabals. I do have a few trusted folks that I'm working with. Some from Farcaster, some from not, and we'll just see because who the heck knows. There was a lot of speculation that there was going to be a Farcaster challenge. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So this is what I've been using to keep myself on my tribe.
That they're going to need you. They're going to need you.
You might need me.
Speculation. I literally, like, before the game came out, they were casting like Crypto the Game plus Farcaster. So there better be one.
I would think. So this is what oh, good. Your cat's happy to be home. We've been cuddling all morning. Oh, good.
Also,
oops, sorry.
I'm clicking the same thing. Shout out Lil Nouns.
Yeah.
For producing John Wick level Crypto the Game players.
Accurate.
If you are interested in playing Crypto the Game Season 4 and you want to learn from the best, go mint a Little Noun.
Might we recommend a Little Noun?
And get training.
It will train you well. It will really train you well. It will also train you to like ignore some of the noise and just different. I'm telling you, there's a lot of politics involved in DAOs. There's a lot of politics in this game. They are the same. And also, Cast Out, we will be coming back after FarCon. Cast Out is a similar game, but slightly different, less players. Only all the challenges are on Farcaster. And in your comparison, you played Cast Out, the beta, and you played Crypto the Game, Season 3. Thoughts? Which did you enjoy more?
The reward pot is a little bit smaller.
A little bit. Much.
Which means the game is pure. People are playing.
That's true.
For what reason? I don't know. For the love of the game, because there's weird competitive people who are going to like leave their bedroom where they sleep every night and go in the guest room so they don't wake up their spouse. And you want a flag all night, not for money. Not for money. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. It didn't matter. What Crypto the Game is very impressive. I love just yes, I was talking about myself.
She was talking about herself.
We don't have the fancy graphics and the website and the integrated chat and
we will not.
We don't have a companion podcast that goes live every night.
We actually we did.
Oh,
we did.
Every night?
We did. Not every. It was midday because we're morning people. So we did it at noon, and we did the vote live. We showed the vote live, and then we talked about what happened in a half hour. In the first season, we had TLDR from Bracket too coming on.
Oh, you're
remember and Jace? Yeah, and we rehashed things.
Yeah,
our super fan. Yeah.
So obviously, I'm gonna say Cast Out because everything is Farcaster based, and guess who loves Farcaster?
Yes. So it's like if you love Farcaster, that's the one. Hey, Alex. GM Farcaster people on X. So yeah, you know what? Obviously I have some games in mind that already exist, but also if you have an idea, especially for puzzle games, and you want to vibe code something, like that would be phenomenal. And I was actually going to mention that to you, Adrienne, if you're in your vibe coding jam. I could use some puzzle things, if you want. You don't have to. She's like, what? I can't hear you. You don't have to.
My
I'm just saying.
my
if you
sound
wanted
cut
to.
out for a minute.
If you
So
wanted to.
think about when we first ran Cast Out, like the games on Farcaster was like hot
Yeah.
potato,
Yeah. Yoink.
yoinking.
Yeah.
There was a few, think about where we are now in terms of the amount of games to choose from.
So
Integrated into
Farcade launched a week or like right after
After.
we ended the last Cast Out. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. So I've already talked to them. Things are going to happen.
Oh,
So,
this is a good
yeah.
point. If we're running Cast Out after FarCon, there's
We
a
are.
hackathon, there's a builder day that I will be hacking at. So maybe I will do something. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
hack something for Cast
Maybe
Out.
you can find some, because
Greg,
you'll
we can
have
be-
people there to help you too. Make some cool
Yes,
things.
and Greg, we can be a
Yeah.
team because I think he's got the
Yeah.
better sense for style and visual stuff. I'm so bad at that.
So
The
there's, I
graphic.
think it could
I'm
be
like
really fun. And I have some ideas of things I need and the way I've done them in the past that could be done better. So I can share that and give some ideas. But yeah,
let me work on
it
the
could be
back
fun.
end,
Yeah, it could be fun.
front end.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so look for that. Lil Nouns is already a sponsor of Cast Out. They will have a tribe. So if you are a Lil Nouns holder, you will have a tribe you can join. And but there'll be other tribes as well. And also you can find 4 friends and create your own tribe, by the way. And I will not swap you out because I hated it. I won't do it. All right, moving on. We got some other things to talk about. Believe it or not.
Okay.
I mean,
We're shifting
for
to
some
our
of us, for some of us, Crypto the Game is the only thing happening. But for others, there's other things happening.
I love Prof. I really love to
Yeah.
see you play because it's somehow taking up all of your time and yet you have so much energy. Like you're so
I know.
energized. You're able to somehow fit in all this other stuff. I think because it's giving you more energy and
Maybe.
it's really fun to watch.
But things are getting done at weird times. You may have
Red
noticed.
Wings. Yes, she did the taxes this weekend. We not filed yet. We have till 5 o'clock
this
today,
close.
but
I have to go over a couple things with her just to make sure things are correct. But I was finalizing those at like 10 p.m. last night. So I'm doing things at weird times. I did that before I finished our paragraph, or vice versa. So paragraph weekly recap went out at like midnight.
but it went
but
out.
it got done.
But it got done. So I'm loving to see it. We're so segment 1 is done. We're just over 29 minutes of
I know.
Crypto the Game news.
I knew that was going to happen. And by the way, the other thing, especially for players who might be in the chat or watching this back who are on Farcaster, I do want to do a recap show, and I have talked to Dylan about that. So I'm hoping we'll have him on, but also I'd love to have Erica on, and Christopher and Ted and Horsefax and everybody else who's on Farcaster who's playing. Zara, if I can get her. Yes to Crypto if you want to jump on. There's a lot to talk about that. Oh, CJ too, for me on base. There's a lot of things we can talk about after it's all done and really kind of share some things that you just can't right now if you're still in the game. So, but that'll happen when it's all over and said and done. And keep an eye on that Ted Not Lasso. She's a incredible player. So, if I was a betting woman, and I am. That's where I'd be putting my bet. Yes, I am still in the game, but I still wouldn't bet on me. I wouldn't bet on me to be here till the end. We're at 315 players still. If I make it through today, it's going to be a freaking miracle. I'll just say that. You're just running out of people to vote for. I think I've been able to skate by. There was somebody who had my name in their mouth, and I'm aware of it, sir. I don't really know you.
Oh.
But you're on my list now. So you know who you are. You're not watching this. Okay. moving on. Open call for FarCon speakers. We're taking community submissions for lightning talks, 8 minutes on the FarCon stage during the summit. These can be product demos, deep dives into your favorite topic, a hot take you're ready to make public, a performance, etc. Only current ticket holders may submit talks, but the entire community will be able to vote. Submissions will be open for 2 weeks from today through March 30th. Voting will occur over the following week, where the top 6 talks will be selected. All talks will be professionally recorded and produced and distributed by GM Farcaster, our official media partner. Let me be clear about one part of that line. They will be professionally recorded and produced by a very professional audiovisual team that will make it look really nice.
Comma.
And we will be just, and then comma,
Period.
distributed by us. Like, I just feel like I needed to clarify that. Because, if you saw, and if you want to know why I needed to clarify that, go look at last year's stuff from FarCon that I recorded. Anyway, so this is very exciting. Let's see some nominations below, and you'll see a few things in here that we need to talk about this, though. This is the one.
Yeah.
If you want me, this is from Cassie. If you want me to host a Hot Ones, I'm down. Otherwise, I'm happy to do sequel to the alternative thesis of consumer crypto. Also, why not both was my first thought, but that might be too much. But 100% Hot Ones with Cassie, and Jesse Pollock has said he's down. Like, does anyone not want to see that? Because I certainly do. I also would like to see the Senius Part 3. I feel like there's so much to add to that. So, Adrienne, I'm nominating you for Senius Part 3. That's what I would like to see. Hot Ones with Cassie debuting live from FarCon 2025. Who's up for the challenge? And that's where Jesse said yes, and we've got it right here. There you go. He's down. So coming your way at FarCon. A few other things happening on Farcaster. FIP Auth Addresses allow a user to authorize multiple Ethereum addresses to sign in to Farcaster on their behalf. So that's really interesting. For the technical side, you can go take a look at this. This will become important as people use multiple clients like Base, aka Coinbase Wallet. Smart wallets become common, so you can't use today's solution of copying the seed phrase between apps. So that's what's going on there from a very technical side. Also, this FIP DirectCast, a proposal to make Warpcast DirectCast an open standard that any Farcaster client can use. For right now, the only place that direct casts are happening is on Warpcast. So this would bring it to the client level. But Adrienne, did you see this? And also, did you understand it is my question.
I did not see it.
Okay, so this is from Samuel Huber, and I'll just read it and see if you have any thoughts.
Okay.
Very misleading to be an FIP. The Farcaster protocol is laid out in its specification is not receiving a direct message system with this update. The Warpcast direct messaging system will be further opened beyond existing APIs. To me, that's great for programmability, but not a protocol feature. A feature built on top of the protocol, sure, but not protocol level. Though as frames are also client level, not protocol feature, I get why it may be an FIP. Though I already see posts from people saying DCs will be at protocol level because of the FIP label. TLDR, very, very excited about DCs opening up, though always I prefer more precise language. So there you go. Just an interesting note from Samuel Huber, and because DCs will be on your hub is the bottom line. But frames also aren't on your hub. So any comments on that, Adrienne? That pretty much summed it up.
Yeah.
That pretty much summed it up. Yeah. So this might be really good for Dylan to maybe dive into a little bit more once he's back with the hub.
I was just going to suggest that.
Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if he was coming. I almost left it and didn't talk about it, but I wasn't positive he was doing the hub this week, so I thought I'd mention it. And this from DWR, State of Farcaster Developer Lego Decentralization. Nearly all public data on the protocol is decentralized today. Exception is channel metadata. Two centralized parts of the protocol that are changing soon are A, sign in with Farcaster, Farcaster Connect. B, direct cast. See the following casts for FIPs. So this kind of goes into what we just talked about, but a little bit more information. There you go. Warpcast APIs versus Hubs, Snapchain, OP mainnet. So you can see sort of the differences there. Super helpful.
This picture implies to me, and I also didn't see this over the weekend, so don't have to.
I want to clarify something that you just.
How did you see everything when I'm not playing Crypto the game?
How did I see everything while I'm playing a game that's taking 12 hours of my day?
Maybe it's related. Maybe I was touching grass.
Touch grass. Okay. Anyway, continue on. I just think that's hilarious.
Just when I'll just give my flash feedback when I look at this beautiful picture of the Farcaster protocol. To my dumb eyes, when I look at it, to me it implies all these things on the left are fully decentralized on OP mainnet when they're not.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, and because I think that is, if you're on Farcaster and you've spent time trying to understand the technical architecture, maybe you know it. I think if you're coming new to Farcaster and you've heard it's decentralized, and maybe you're comparing it to other decentralized socials in terms of what's on chain versus what's not. The drawing, the illustration's a little misleading.
I think it's just missing one.
IMHO.
It's missing one word: Hub/Snapchain and/or OP mainnet. Because some of these are in Hub, some of these are. There's different. Yes.
Yes. Or how about a separate box, just to be
it could be a separate
clear
box
of what's on Hubs and Snapchain versus OP mainnet.
Dan, we'd like a separate box. Could you please go redo this lovely drawing? Thank you.
This is garbage.
By the way, do you know how I actually found this to make sure I have caught up on everything? Would you like to guess?
Oh,
my favorite feed, the trending feed, people, the trending feed. It is your friend.
We just checked a few people before shows of what they've casted.
But usually, this was definitely the trending feed that I found it in. So there you go. To make sure that I don't miss anything that's important. This from Linda. I'm going to be co-hosting a Farcaster Frames workshop with Samuel Huber on Friday, March 28th at 2 p.m. It will be a Google Hangout where people can interact, ask questions, and will be recorded. What topics do you want to see us cover? DC me if interested in joining for it, and I'll add you to the invite. Awesome. I was just thinking, like, we probably should have let them do it on our StreamYard, but anyway, Linda, hit us up if you'd like to.
It's not too late, right?
It's not too late. If you'd like to, we can totally make that happen. We also have the webinar feature, so easy to do.
I don't know if she wants to stream
she may not want to,
though, versus keeping it. The more private it is and intimate, it can be recorded, but then people feel
people may not want it streamed. Yeah, but that also can just be recorded.
By the way, I am streaming something this week though that you might be interested in.
Oh, what is that? I forgot. I know what it is, but tell me again.
Castra is going to be helping me add, like, helping me figure out how to add on-chain capabilities to a frame, and we'll live stream it to GM Farcaster.
Castra, JC4P for those.
The frame, the prolific frame maker.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
So that'll be who we talked to last week, Wednesday. Our episode last Wednesday was with JC4P. Which means John Cena for president, and I'm not even kidding. Please go see the episode. This also from Linda. The next builder AMAs coming up are Henry, co-founder of Privy, and Jing, co-founder of Optimism. So get your questions ready. We'll be sharing exact time soon. In the meantime, here are AMAs from Will Warren, co-founder of 0x Matcha and husband of Linda, and Seb, co-founder of Zapper, in case you missed it. So these are very cool. Linda's been adding this to the AMAs, and love to see this. Dan used to do some really good ones with founders in the Founders channel, Brian Armstrong, Vitalik. Like, there's been some really incredible AMAs. Gary Tan, which that one was one of my favorites, and I still pull that cast every once in a while. The do the shitty version one.
Mhm.
So go check those out. They always have some great nuggets in there, and literally you can ask them anything. This was exciting to see. Our friend Oxbid, of Bolide fame, founder of Bolide. Big news, y'all. After a year of building on Base, I'm beyond excited to officially join the Coinbase and Base team to create the best on-chain wallet experience out there. I'll be responsible for trading at Coinbase Wallet as a PM, as a product manager, an absolute dream come true. This is perfection for her. I've spent the last 6 years building in the trading space, spending hours and days in the trenches, and now I get to bring all that experience, insight, and user knowledge directly to CBW. Time to bring the world on chain. Let's go. I believe we're closer than ever to unlocking a new economy and bringing 1 billion users on chain. And Base is definitely the place to be, to build, to create, and to participate in this historic moment. So congratulations to the Coinbase Wallet team. I'm not even gonna say congratulations to Oxbid. Like, congratulations on this hire, because she's absolutely amazing and love to see it. And then she also made a note here as far as Bolide, true to meme coin culture, it has been successfully CTO'd by the legend QD, who's steering all business and product decisions like a pro. Plus, EasyBack is absolutely crushing it on socials and BD. I actually stepped down a month ago, and I couldn't be prouder of the ambitious vision and long-term plans the new leadership has in store. So very cool. Very, very cool. Very excited. Awesome. So awesome. This from Phil. AMPS is like now definitely out in the wild. It's rolling. Buy likes, earn USDC. 1, AMPS fun lets users buy and sell engagement. 2, to be eligible to earn money, you need to register via the frame below. 3, when you register, people you follow can pay you for certain types of engagement, recast likes. 4, actions happen automatically and USDC is deposited directly to your selected wallet. 5, the frame is still in early access. Anyone can earn by registering, but we're still limiting purchasing to a beta group while we make the flow silky smooth for y'all. Give it a shot. Likes is the new part of this. Recast has been happening. I've been getting paid randomly for this, and it's cool. I do have concerns about it opening up further. Like, I'd like to be able to tailor, yes, these people are approved to recast. I trust them. Again, I trust nobody. But so far, it's been very good content, and I've been very happy. And I haven't, like, I go through when I get a notification and just check, okay, what is this? Just in case. I want to make sure that signal stays high, and so far it has. And it's a very cool mechanism. We're going to have Phil on. We're not exactly sure when yet, but we'll figure it out. And then we were trying to make it work for this week, but I don't think we can. So it'll be soon, though. And how
a lot of moving parts. It's very hard to schedule guests, and especially ones on the West Coast.
Yes.
When
you're playing Crypto the Game.
When people have already scheduled their wax appointments. Sorry.
Or they're playing Crypto the Game. Whatever.
Yeah.
TMI. That's what you meant. But
this
also,
is why it's my eyebrows. You can. It's gonna.
Okay. All right. Cool. Nobody expected this discussion this morning.
I did. It's
so
a day.
You've been getting AMPs as well. Like you're getting recasts and stuff like that. So what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, and I have opinions too.
Okay.
And
do you want to wait until we have Phil on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But it's really interesting, and I've seen it. Do you set a different price for likes?
I haven't done anything like in terms of setting anything. I haven't done anything in the settings. I've just been defaulting, and I've been having money just drop into my wallet and a notification come in.
Is your recast? Are you getting a $3 recast? I think that's the default. Me too.
I am, and I'm.
I've gotten over $200.
I've gotten, I think, a little over 100. I think you got. I think you were started before me. Like you were. Yeah. Like I think I was in a later group. Yeah. But I was like, I can't believe
I did have to block someone. I did block one person.
That's the way you can control it, I guess. But I'd rather not.
But you don't know until after. Like it's like almost like, oh, then you abused my recast. And by the way, it wasn't actually abuse. It was. I take that back. It wasn't abuse. It was just crossed my line of what I was comfortable with.
Yeah.
And so I put up the block. I would be scared. I follow too many people that I don't know who you are for me to say,
Right.
like, sure, anyone go buy my recast. I can up my price, but I don't care about that, right? It's kind of like
Yeah.
I want a small group of people that I inherently trust. And then if you're going to be, and then if you want to, I like keeping it low. There's people out there that
Yeah.
have put their prices up to $100,
I'm not
50
gonna do that.
bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just I also want to really support the Farcaster OG builders, and in order to do that, you need a million at bats for you to see what doesn't work. So if you make your price too high and people aren't using it, you don't know
Right.
how it's not helping Phil because
Right.
all it does is say no one's going to
It's
use
also
it.
not helping that builder. Yeah. So yeah, if it's, you know what I mean?
Build
Like,
the
yeah, I want to
oh.
help. I don't want to extract, I want
It's
to
just
be helpful.
yeah, maybe later. So I just
Yeah.
I was hesitant. I know I said I was going to wait till Phil gets on, but I guess you're getting my point on amps now. Because I've had too much coffee. I was hesitant to use this because I don't actually like the financialization of everything.
Yeah.
Um,
I was a little
my
concerned about that too.
my Farcaster
Yeah.
feed is very personal to me. Like I want to really
Yep.
cast and talk about and like and recast the things that I have that I want to. It's so I don't like the idea of giving control to someone else. And then but I really like the idea of FAFOing
Yeah.
and why not play around? And we are experimenting with new economic models. We don't like the existing platform takes all the money in Web2 traditional platforms. So therefore, I gave up a little bit. I gave up control to say, yes, I'm going to do this. So far, I've been pleased. It's been cool.
Yeah.
If you follow me and I'm recasting too shilly things or scammy things, like let me know. But I
Yeah.
don't think
Let
it's
us know.
that way at all.
Yeah. I've checked everything that's been recasted by me, like each time I get a notification, just to make sure, so that if I need to make an adjustment, I shall.
I crack up because you get the notification of who has paid for
Yeah.
your amp, but it doesn't tell you what. So then you have to
I
go to
know.
your feed to
You gotta.
see what you've
Oh,
recasted.
no. If you click on it, it does.
Oh, it
Click
does
on the
now. Okay.
notification. It does now. And maybe it didn't at
Okay.
first, but if you click on the notification, it shows you everything you recasted so you can see it all. It's very
Okay.
seamless.
I
Yeah.
crack up because based on who it is, I won't even check sometimes. I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm good. I
Same.
know, I know you're good.
Yeah.
Irina's been doing it a little bit. Like
Yep.
when Farcaster
Yep.
admin.eth
Yeah.
recasts, I immediately like, what did I do? What did I recast?
Same. Same. I'm like, hold on. Let me
Polymarket.
check. Okay.
Polymarket, an intern has been using it for a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Love Polymarket, but I'm also like, I don't know what I just recast. I've been
Yeah.
checking
I
that
gotta
as
go
well
check.
too.
Yeah.
That's my double
So
check.
I've
I'm
been
like, what are you?
checking just to make sure and making sure it's it matches my ethos, if you will. Yeah. So it's so this has been fun. I like it. I'm
Yeah.
excited to chat more with Phil about it. I love the experiment. This from Peachy, the unwritten rules of Farcaster, a thread. It's one of 11. I'm not going to read this, but I wanted to just show it and yes, do these things. Go if you are new or just coming back because you've been playing Crypto the Game or for whatever reason, or because Dan and Ted, begged you to come back. Or you're brand new. Go read this. It's super helpful. It's all on point. So go check it out. Definitely really good. Loved it. So Peachy, well done. And I think I'm going to end with this last thing. Yeah, we don't have time for those. So this from TLDR. Crazy but true. This token chart is literally charting a group of people's excitement levels for a discrete event, March Madness. Building tokens that actually do things is super fun and interesting. And this is Bracky having a moment. Bracky's having a moment. Let me reiterate, crypto is a volatile asset, especially meme coins. Please, trade responsibly. DYOR, NFA, do not spend more than you can afford. And if you're one of my students, reminder, you're not supposed to be buying anything while you're in my class because you don't know what you're doing. But moving on, excited to see this. This is really fun. I have not been paying attention because I've been otherwise preoccupied, but I think I love Bracket. I love Bracket Game. I love Bracky. And we're going to have TLDR on Wednesday, correct? Adrienne, am I correct? Is it Wednesday?
Unconfirmed, but trying to get them on.
Probably.
I
Okay.
think, I think he's available.
Okay. I think he said yes. He commented when you were like, whoever answers first.
I was like, Phil or TLDR, whoever confirms first.
And I think TLDR answered you and said, yes, I'm confirming.
Yeah.
So we should have him on Wednesday. We'll be talking about bracket and Bracky. We'll be talking about March Madness. So that'll be Wednesday, I believe, at our usual time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. This has been a fantastic show. Christopher, I saw you jump in here. Actually, I saw Arjan shout you out, and I wanted to say we did talk about your demise in Crypto the Game and how that was just highly unnecessary, unfair. So yeah, but anyway, so to all, and I had one more comment I wanted to highlight. Somebody tell Yes to Crypto what is Hot Ones. Do you know what it is?
Yes, Hot Ones is a YouTube show where an interviewer sits across from a very famous celebrity, and they eat is it just like six chicken wings or 8 or 10, I don't know, but
varying. I think it depends on how far you get.
Person. Each wing has progressively hotter sauce on it. Yes. And so they're doing the whole
Scoville numbers go up
of like how many Scovilles, how much heat, and they have to eat hot wings as they are talking and doing the interview. So people start to sweat, and I guess
have you seen the GIF of Shaq going like that? That's from Hot Ones. That's from Hot Ones with Shaq. Yeah. He goes like, he makes this really funny like face, and it's
just a YouTube show. So, but it's hugely popular, and it's like it just kind of shows this. It's like such a great format.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Took off. Yeah,
it's really fun. So you're trying different sauces, and you're having an interview at the same time. So that's what Cassie's going to do
and Jesse
at FarCon with Jesse Pollock, and that's going to be freaking amazing, and I can't wait.
People start to sweat. Hopefully Jesse will still be bald so we can see sweat pooling on the top of his skull.
Jesse, we request another clean shave, please. Clean shave. And no, this went off the rails for a very long time. Good luck to those who are still in Crypto the Game along with me. Good luck to us even just making it through the day. I don't know when this episode will be out in all the places, so I'm glad you were here live to watch it because it's going to take me a while. Might be like midnight, but it will happen. And
not because you're editing, right?
No, because we don't edit. But there's a lot, there's a lot that goes into the show notes and the cover image, and there's a lot that happens. It takes me usually about 2 to 3 hours, depending on the day, to get it finalized and out there, because of all of that even without editing, like there's a lot that happens in the back. Our Chat GPT intern, who's gotten very good. So by the way, check out the summaries that we post. It's gotten very good. We've got it prompted, so it gives you a really fun summary of each episode. So you can look back and just read those real quick. And if you're getting our weekly recap, that's what the recap is. So the weekly recap has the summary of the show, like just the ChatGPT summary, and the actual YouTube video, so you can watch it right within the frame on Paragraph on Warpcast. So there you go. If you go to @GM Farcaster, you'll see it pinned, the latest one pinned to the profile. Okay, everyone. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be back on Wednesday. And otherwise, you'll see me on the timeline, probably doing something crazy today, and I don't know what yet. So be on the lookout for Crypto the Game craziness. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Anything else, Adrienne, before we call it?
No, just happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. Good luck to the Crypto the Game players. Thank you, everyone, for chatting. Chat was very funny today and on fire. Hello, and thank you to everyone who's watching on X.
Yeah, there's a lot of you.
The chat on X is quieter, but I think there's a lot of people there. So if
Yeah.
you're hearing us, we are glad you're here.
I call it
and
Twitter, but she calls it X, you know,
Hope
whatever.
you're still on Farcaster. Hope you're on Farcaster as well.
Yeah. Say hi.
And
Say hi to
yeah.
us on Farcaster. And one more thing, my mother, did I tell you this? My mother finally watched one of our episodes.
No.
She watched
What did she
last
say?
Wednesday, I think she watched. She watched the beginning of it. We watched a little bit of it. And she said, you look really professional. Maybe you should do this full time.
Did
I didn't.
you not
I
tell
did.
her?
I did. She didn't. I don't know.
Didn't.
She's like, you could do this for like a living. I'm like, well, okay.
Wow.
Thanks, Mom. And her other comment was,
thank you,
I
Mom.
need
Crafts
to
Mom.
talk more.
What did she say?
She said, I talk too much. I need to let you talk more. So I think we accomplished that today. I feel like you were, you know, I think you had a day where you were just really quiet. Oh, maybe it was Monday. I think it was last Monday. Last Monday.
I was off. I have off days. I do have our transcripts now, so we can do a little. I can write a little script to count speaker words, and we can actually
It'll be
find
me.
out.
Yeah. No, we know the answer.
We can actually find out what we already know.
We find out what we already know. But that's, you know, I could let you run the links, but we know how much you enjoy that. So anyway. All right. And with that, everyone, really, this has been a really fun show. I needed the laughs. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Go get you some Guinness or whatever floats your boat. Maybe some Lucky Charms, potatoes, cabbage, all that kind of fun stuff. And with that, we'll see you later, and bye-bye.